Good morning, folks. Well, it's about just after 8:30 on what is it? I think it's Thursday. Pretty sure it's Thursday morning. Just heading into work now. Hopefully, I've got a cruisy shift. I'm working with a new group of people today, so should be all right. Yeah, good sleep in. I think I got like 9.5 hours sleep. I got to enjoy that. So yeah, not really much to report. Laptop's still working fine, so that's obviously very pleasing. Looks like it's, I don't know, man. I'm just stoked that it's working. It hasn't crashed yet. So yeah. Besides that, not a great deal. We got the blood test back from Joanne's. Think like we went to the doctor yesterday. Not yesterday. When was it? Whenever we went to the doctor. Her vitamin D is still a little bit low, so we had to get some more vitamin D supplements. So yeah, nothing too serious there. But besides that, yeah, all good. So just heading into work. I'll see you on the return trip. I don't think I'll be going to the gym because I don't knock off until 5, and that's a bit late to be going to the gym. But I should be able to go to the gym the next couple of days after that because I'm working a little bit earlier in the morning, so I can knock off at like 3 and get into the gym then. So that's the game plan. I'll see you on the return trip home. Okay, good morning, guys. It's 6:30 or just before 6:30 on like Friday morning. I tell you what, I'm not the most happy camper this morning. I was woken up by my neighbour downstairs at about 3:45. Came home with his girlfriend or whatever and was making noise downstairs, laughing and carrying on. I let it slide for like 15 minutes, and then at about 4 a.m. I was like, nah, this is ridiculous. So I got out of bed, went down, knocked on his door and let him know that it was probably time to be quiet. And then he was quiet after that, but I couldn't get back to sleep, obviously. So I've been awake for the last 2.5 hours. Now I'm heading to work. Then, just as I'm sitting on the lounge getting ready to leave, just getting all my stuff, ready to go, I hear, I don't know if I've mentioned it to you, there's some guy in our street that's doing burnouts. Excuse me. And I think he does it mostly when it's wet, and this morning it's been raining. And this morning as he drove out of the street, he's done a burnout. I don't know which car it is, but I did the absolute bolt out onto the balcony and sprinted down the edge of the building to see if I could see him, but he was already pulled out of the street. So I don't know what car it is or who it is, but one of these days I'll catch this bloke, and then once I do, I'm going to ring a mate who will impound his car. So yeah, it's as far as I'm concerned, you're a freaking moron doing burnouts at bloody 6 in the morning. I've had him doing it at midnight. I've had him doing it like at 4 a.m. I've had him doing it at 6 a.m. I'm just hanging for the day I spot him and catch him and get his rego. Because I tell you what, that'll be the day you can kiss his car goodbye. Dickhead. Anyway, guys, as you can see, I'm a little short on sleep. My mood's a little tense. But that's alright. I didn't vlog anything last night. Sorry about that. Just Joanne and I basically got home. I got home a little bit late, and then it was really just dinner, TV. I mean, what do you guys do when you get home? Literally, Joanne and I got home last night. Joanne was already cooking dinner. We watched some TV, had dinner. Then we basically watched a couple of episodes of The Big Bang Theory on TV, and then at about 9, just after 9 o'clock, I had a shower and got ready to bed, and Joanne got ready for bed as well, and Joanne was asleep before I was. I lay in bed and watched stuff on my iPad, some podcasts or whatever, till about 10, then went to bed. What do you guys do? Anyway, I'm off to work. Well, it's that time of the afternoon, guys. Into the gym. What time is it? 3:25. We'll do an hour on the treadmill. We'll do an hour on the treadmill, and then we'll do some weights. I'm just getting my old iPad set up. This is how I do my weights, or my stuff on the treadmill. Set up the old, put my pin number in here. There you go, you can look at the floor over there. So yeah, I set up the old iPad here on the desk, on the treadmill, and I sit here and watch all my podcasts. That's how I fill in my hour. I didn't bring my headphones though. So I'm not sure if the iPad will be loud enough to just play it and be able to hear. So, oh geez, that air conditioner's cold. Oh. Well, today was pretty smooth. I got lots of stuff done. Thankfully, everyone I work with is pretty cool, so that's always a good thing. That's about it. Time to get stuck into this walking. I'm sorry guys, this whole week has just been car vlogs. I know. I think the last clip I did was in the gym. Oh man, Saturday morning, just after 6 a.m, and I'm heading into work. Yeah, baby. And it's wet and cold. Like, I don't know why it's been so cold the last couple of days. We're in Australia, obviously, and we're coming out of our winter, heading into our spring. And this week has just been cold and rainy. I mean, I don't mind it too much because we've had a fairly mild winter anyway. It's not like it's been a really cold winter. But yeah, the temperatures are supposed to be increasing, not getting colder. So maybe we're going to be in for a very mild summer. I don't know. Anyway, guys, yeah, just did a bit of the stuff in the gym last night. That was pretty good. Got home, and then Joanne and I were tired. I don't know what the go is, but Joanne and I have been so tired lately. We've been in bed. Joanne will go to sleep at I think last night, on a Friday night, oh my goodness, this shows you how old we're getting. On a Friday night, Joanne and I were in bed by 8:30, I think. I think we got into bed at 8:30. Joanne was asleep by 8:45, and I sat there and watched some YouTube stuff on my iPad till probably almost 10, and then as soon as I put my iPad down and rolled over, I was asleep. So yeah, that's sort of my plan. That's my sort of, well, that's the way I usually go to sleep, is I'll sit there and mess around on my iPad until I get tired, and then I'll just crash out. But Joanne tells me that I shouldn't play around on my iPad before I go to bed, because apparently if you mess around with that type of technology or videos and things like that, it stimulates your brain, too much before you go to sleep. But I don't know. I like it. I like laying in bed and mess around on my iPad. So yeah. Anyway, heading into work. Early start means early finish. So hopefully we won't be having to do any overtime today. Everything will go smoothly. My favourite word when going to work. And yeah, I don't know what we've got planned for tonight. Not probably a whole lot. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys. I'll see you on the way home.